In this time, we want our children to be courageous.
Yes.
Like we don't know what lies ahead. Right. We want them to be men and women of courage. And so I gravitate towards those books, perseverance, courage, things like that. Instead of pummeling our kids with, man, you need to be a man of courage, you need to be courageous, you need to be humble, you need to be this and that. If we can just read stories that demonstrate that, then that's sinking in.
That is so true. Okay, I love on your website that you, and it's bigskyLifebooks.com. And what I love about it is, so you can pick like subjects, history, science, but you can also choose books by character, which is really good because we're all raising sinners, right? Like, darn it, we are raising these. So our kids are going to have character issues. But I love how you said that we don't need to pummel our kids over the head about, be less selfish, be less selfish. You give a kid a book that inspires them to those character traits. And it's incredible. The other section of books, okay, you said we don't need to write new books, which we're not really saying you don't, but there are so many incredible books. You've done a good job of finding books that I didn't realize were out there. You have a whole section of like, okay, so one of my favorite book of all time, if I could pick besides the Bible, is The Hiding Place, right?
Okay.
But I made the mistake. My older kids were a little bit older, so we read it as a family. And then one day I was reading it and I'm like, oh, I have a little kid on my lap and I forgot. Like, this is there's a rough story, right? It is hard and it is real life and it's okay. But you found books on like Corrie ten Boom for a child to read because these are incredible stories that we don't need to wait till they're in high school to read them. Like, these are incredible stories, like we said, that take God's word and then put it to feet in these other stories where it all comes together. And so I love that it's broken down by character. What are some of the character traits that you found books that hit?
Oh, my category, courage, is my favorite.
I love that. Yes.
It's so because I also think in this time, we want our children to be courageous.
Yes.
Like we don't know what lies ahead. Right. We want them to be men and women of courage. And so I gravitate towards those books, perseverance, courage, things like that. And then work ethic is another good one.
Ooh, that's something that's lost.
It's lost. And we need books on that just to demonstrate that, great stories, but also ones where, wow, yeah, he worked hard and didn't complain. Look at that.
Right. Totally. Right.
Yeah.
And it also makes you feel like I'm not asking that much of you, right? Like, these are attainable things for a child to have courage, for a child to be selfless. These are attainable things with the help of God, right?
Homeschool Insights is sponsored by CTC Math. If you're looking for a great online math program, visit ctcmath.com and try it for free. For more great homeschool inspiration and resources, listen to the Schoolhouse Rocked podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.